Hello, friends. Welcome to Friday. How y'all doing? How is everybody holding up? How y'all holding up? Y'all, I know you may find this hard to believe, but I myself am an introvert. Very much, very much so. So if you see me out in public, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, because I am definitely, I'm looking for something. Okay, here we go. I am an introvert. So all this staying at home business suits me just fine. Hey, Lisa. Yeah, it suits me just fine. Today I got a call from, y'all know those spam calls you get from all kinds of crazy stuff. Well, I got one for, what is it called? Like, auto repair warranty is what it was. And I'm like, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't driving my car anywhere. Why do I need to worry about that? It's the least of my worries, right? Least of my worries. So today for the grown-ups, I'm going to be putting on makeup, which even if you don't wear makeup, even if you're not going to buy any makeup, it's still soothing to watch. So just look upon this as therapy. You know, just it's like therapy. Things are falling. As long as my camera doesn't fall, we're good. That happened a couple of days ago. If you are here on Facebook with me, you see the little red live button up there. That means you're catching me live. And so I will be able to see your comments live. I'll also be able to see who joins, which is kind of fun to see who hops on. I may tell you how, I may not. I don't know. It just depends on what I see. I just posted a link that will pull up everything that I used here, but I just realized that I failed to put the Brow Obsession palette on there. But everything else that I'm using today is right there in that link. And so you can go check it out. If there's something that you see that you want, you can just click on that and it will take you to everything. And then you can take off, hey Sarah, things that you don't want, or you can maybe change shades or whatever if you want to. So that's there for your convenience. If you're watching me on YouTube, welcome. Not live, I'm not live, but I'll certainly read your comments right down below. First half is makeup for the grown-ups. Second half is stories for the kids. So on Facebook, it will be all together. It will be all together in one video. But I do break it up for YouTube. So if you're watching me right now, you're watching the makeup video. And if you want to see the story, that is over on my sister channel on YouTube. I named it Back Porch Living, and at the time there was no other Back Porch Living channels on YouTube. But I just discovered today that there's another one. It's a really good name. Anyway, so somebody has used my name. So instead of getting into like an argument, hey, change your name, you use mine, I just added with Fred and Lorraine to mine. So it's Back Porch Living with Fred and Lorraine, and that's where my storytelling will be. Okay? Just taking care of a little bit of business there so everybody can find what I'm doing and where I am and all that good stuff. Gonna put a little bit of stick foundation on in the shade of Lace. I actually kind of matched it to my jaw. As you can see, it matches my jaw pretty well. The stick foundation is very concentrated. So when you first put it on, you might be like, ah! But it's fine. Blending in, it'll be fine. But like I said, I matched it to my jaw, and it's a pretty close match right over here. So that's where I matched it to. And I would advise you to do that as well, to kind of match it to that part of your skin. Kabuki, y'all know how much I love Kabuki. It's out of stock again until mid-April. It's probably I'm trying to think, is it our newest brush? I think it's probably our newest brush, and it's quickly become a most popular brush. I think I may have one in stock, so if you've got your heart set on one, I think I can hook you up with one. But they're out of stock on my website, so I'm not going to be using it today. I'm going to be using the powder concealer brush. We do what we have to do, right? Does everybody have plenty of toilet paper? How y'all on the TP? Hey, Edith. How y'all doing on TP? My husband and I ventured out this morning. I was a bit nervous about it, about going out, because my immune system is compromised. I take a medication for an autoimmune disease that I have. And so that kind of, I'm going to kind of give y'all a briefing on that, in case you don't know what autoimmune diseases are. It's kind of an umbrella for a lot. There's a lot of stuff that falls under that umbrella. But what it boils down to is your immune system goes haywire, and it starts attacking parts of your body that are perfectly fine and healthy. They're not foreign. There's nothing wrong with them. But the immune system just starts an attack on them. And so for me, it attacks joints, muscles, tendons, and things of that nature. My ear, I'm almost deaf in one of my ears. So if you see me out and you yell at me and you're on my left side, I'm not being rude. I'm not ignoring you. I just can't hear you. But there's lots of different things it can do. So those of us with those sorts of diseases also get psoriasis too. Yeah, it's just a fun party. We take medication to suppress our immune system, which is great because it sort of keeps it from attacking our bodies as much as it normally would have. But it also makes it harder for us to fight off things. The flu, a cold, strep throat, COVID-19, all that good stuff. So anyway, I was a little nervous about going out, but we went out anyway. I had taken a handkerchief and I was going to tie it around, but that did not work out. So for a little while, I held it up to my face, and then my husband pointed out that I was touching things with both hands, and then so I was like, okay, I can't do that. So I ended up taking my list and holding it in my hand and just kind of holding it over my face like a shield. It was a shield. Hi, Cynthia, Regina, and Robin. Tickled you guys are here. Putting on makeup first, then I'm going to read Puss in Boots for the kiddos. So, yeah, it's going to be It's a fun day. I'm trying to make things fun, okay? But we did go out to Ingles. I couldn't catch a pickup time at Walmart. They're releasing a few in the wee hours of the morning, but I couldn't get one. And I thought, well, even lace is what I used on my face, and I just put some scarlet to kind of hide my dark circles. And I thought, well, even if I do get, using the other end of the powder concealer brush, even if I do get a pickup time, who's to say that, by the time they pull my stuff, it won't be out of stock. So hubby and I ventured out to good old Ingles. They are limiting some things. Toilet paper to 2 packs. Hamburger meat, you can only get 1 pack of hamburger meat. And they had it when we were there. We went early this morning. They had a little bit of toilet paper this morning. And so I'm happy to say we got some. We even got the kind that we wanted too. How lucky were we? I wanted a can of Lysol. They didn't have that. I think Lysol's about the only thing they didn't have that I was really wanting. Yes, I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat hamburger meat. The hamburger meat was for Fred. He's not a vegetarian. Hi! Thank you, Miss April. Appreciate that so much. That's my sponsor, Miss April. I call her Miss April because we used to work together at a school. And so she would refer to me as Miss Lorraine, and I would refer to her as Miss April. And old habits die hard. So I was just going to say, hey, April. Hey, April. So, yeah, we got some stuff. I actually bought 2. People were looking at us like, but we were buying 2 weeks worth of groceries. So we had a full buggy of stuff. 2 packs of toilet paper. pack of paper towels. They're limiting some chicken too, but we didn't buy any chicken, so I don't really know what those limits were. But I know hamburger meat, you can only get 1 pack. They had some early this morning, but I don't know if they still. And they had toilet paper early this morning, but I don't know if they still have it or not. I'm trying to think what else. Bread was pretty much wiped out. There was still a little bit there. So I don't think anybody's panicking. I'm thinking that we're just kind of being smart. This is a little bit of eye primer. I think we're just being smart, recognizing that, if you're going to have to quarantine for a couple of weeks, you want to make sure that you've got enough food to get through those 2 weeks. And if you do get sick, heaven forbid, I hope none of us catch this, but if you do, you want to have enough. That was my daughter. Sorry about the interruption. I'm live, Whitney. She says she never can remember when I go live. 1 Central if I'm here. 10 Central if I'm at her house. But I'm not going to be in her house for a while because we're all staying put. We're all staying put. So that was a little eye primer. I'm going to do brow obsession palette. I'm going to put my eyebrows on as I discussed yesterday. Seriously. Please don't break. Please don't break. Please not break. Oh, good. I'm going to use bronzer today. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. He's looking out for me. It didn't bust up, so we're good there. So, yeah, my daughter... and YouTubers, that is not for you. YouTubers, that was for Facebook. That's when I go live on Facebook. And then I post it onto YouTube afterwards. But, yeah. So as far as I know, we're still going to try to go to Denver in August for the convention. Hopefully things will have settled down somewhat. By August. I pray that we all just kind of stay put, stay out of public unless you just absolutely have to get out there, so that this virus will just die out and be gone. Sherry, hey Andrew, save this video because I'm going to read Puss in Boots after I get my makeup on. I think your kids would enjoy it. So yeah, my little service. I can't really go shopping for people because I'm not supposed to be out in public myself. With being immunocompromised. Did I say that right? So I can't really do that. So my little service that I am providing is I'm reading a story to the kiddos after I get my makeup on. So hear them now. Miss Lorraine, when are you going to read the story? When I get my makeup on. And I'm not going to do like cat per se. I'm not going to put whiskers on my face, although I might. I don't know, I might. I might. Y'all want whiskers? Whiskers or no whiskers? I'm not going anywhere else. We've already been to Ingles. We went early this morning. Quite a few people there already. I said Jesus and all his disciples were there. It was pretty busy. Hopping. It was hopping. It was hopping. My husband saw something funny, which guys, we must joke. I know some people think that we shouldn't be joking right now, but if we don't laugh, what can we do? We gotta laugh. It's laughing or crying. So we got to do a little bit of laughing. And with that being said, my husband saw a funny meme, and I was like, okay, if I can remember it, I'm going to tell it to everybody what it said. Oh, Fred, help me. I hope I'm saying this right. Okay. I'm thinking. I got to get it right. I'm terrible at telling jokes. I'm great at being accidentally funny. I'm terrible when I try to do it on purpose. So I'm thinking, I got to get this right. Okay. I think this is it. If you can smell the fart, you need to move further apart. somebody crochet or somebody put that on a pillow, okay? Somebody put that on a pillow. You can smell the fart. You need to move further apart. And everybody at Ingles was very respectful. Everybody was like helping everybody, you know, maintain their space there. So that was nice, you know. And there were a lot of guys in there on the phone with their wives doing the shopping. It was a lot of that. All right, y'all. Palette. Can you guess what palette I'm going to do today? Because I'm going neutrals, okay? I'm going all neutrals. We got to laugh, right, Tammy? We got to laugh. Palette 1. My sister likes palette 1. Palette 1. This was the first Addiction Shadow palette we came out with. Full of neutrals. It is retiring, so if you want it, you better get it. I'm going to use some Elated. Elated? If you heard a thumping noise, that was my washer. I just washed some clothes. Actually, it wasn't clothes. It was Sheba's doggy bed and a blanket that they use, a doggy blanket that they like. I had to wash Sheba's bed. Why, you might ask? Why? Because Ozzy tinkled on it. He's getting pretty good. I mean, he goes outside to do his business, but sometimes he's just a jerk. That's Sheba's bed. He knows it's Sheba's bed, and he tinkles on it because he's a jerk. So, trying to decide if I want to do the kitty cat whiskers. I might. I don't know. When I first went live, I was like, I'm not going to do it, but I think I might do it. I'm going to use some chipper next. Basically, just going with like a neutral look today. Chipper. Most of you guys watching me on Facebook, you're kind of familiar with me. Y'all know that I am a presenter with a company called Younique. I do happen to love the products. I wouldn't be here, right? Easy to use. Oh, good. Witter's. I hear Fred talking to Witter's right now. Hopefully her hair's not on fire. Hopefully not. I'm doing great, guys. I'm doing very well. Not sick. I'm very happy to say. No, I'm trying to stay away. I'm just trying to stay away from people, though. I'm going to use some Sincere. It's sort of it's a metallic. It's not sort of. It is. It's a metallic. So I'm going to pop a little bit of that up there and up there. A little bit right there. A little bit right there. Where is my Optimistic? Where did it go? I have like a little pan. My grandson was, it was just like a little tin of, I don't know. Anyway, he was amazed by it. You know what I'll do? I'll just grab Electrified out of palette 7. I'll just grab that. I was going to use Optimistic, but Electrified will work. I just want to pop a little bit of lightness and brightness right there. Lightness and brightness right there. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What else do I want to do? Ooh, I want to use some of this Dip and Draw. This is in the Kudos too. The palette, the eye primer, the eyeliner, the mascara. That's in the Kudos this month. Actually, liquid liner, I tend to... y'all may not have this problem, but I tend to stick my lashes down with the liquid eyeliner. Am I the only one that does that? Am I the only one that does that? I think I might be, but yeah, I somehow manage to like stick my lashes down with the I don't know how, why, I don't know, I just do. I'll do a little bit more to my eyeshadow too. So how are all of you guys doing that have your kids? I mean, I know some of you are still having to work, so I'm hoping that you're able to find people to watch your kids for you. I know that we're all having to homeschool. I know my daughter was like just really frustrated today. She goes, I'm just gonna forget today. We'll start again Monday, because the way she was doing, eye primer. The oldest one, the way that she was having him do it was apparently not right. So he hadn't been getting credit. He hadn't gotten credit for anything he's done. So she was a little bit frustrated there. So she goes, I'm just, send him to the bonus room to play. I'm gonna just try again Monday. It's tough. I mean, y'all are having to be moms, dads, teachers. Yeah, this is your circus, and those are your monkeys. Whew, I don't know what I would have done back in the day, faced with the situation that some of you are being faced with. It's a weird time. I mean, I don't ever remember anything like this. I mean, there were other virus outbreaks, but nothing like this. Nothing. This stuff is like really contagious, and it's a really smart virus. It's like incubation is like 2 weeks, so you're walking around. Do I get purple on my finger? How did I get purple on my finger, y'all? I've not been into anything purple. Purple on my finger. I don't even know. Yeah, just like really contagious, and you're contagious before you know you're sick for like 2 weeks or something. So it's a little bit of a problem. That's why we're being told to stay put, because you're like, well, I'm not sick, but you might be. I need to touch up a little bit to my eyeshadow. I'm not completely happy with that, so I'm gonna go when I get this mascara put on. I am using 4D today. Love my 4D, y'all. I love it. I would use it like every day because it gives Lorraine No Lash some lashes. But I try to spread around the love a little bit. So I'm wanting to do more of a cat looking eye. So I'm going to use Fort Wright. It's a little bit darker shade. Remember I used that one earlier. I'm going to use that one. And I'm going to kind of do that, that V that people talk about. I need that V. I need that V. Now, exactly how you do your V is going to be up to you. See, I'm kind of wanting to do that. I'm kind of wanting that V, that cat-like shape. And I'm going to blend that out too. But for me, my V is like that. And I fill it in. Okay, so I do eat eggs, but we had been out of eggs and hadn't been able to find any eggs. That was something else they had. They had eggs. They had plenty of eggs at Ingles. Those chickens are laying, but we had been out of eggs for like several days, and so we didn't eat breakfast. We went to Ingles my brush off, and I'm going to use this same brush to blend. We went to Ingles hungry. Mistake, y'all. I mean, we were buying for 2 weeks, so I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a mistake because we got plenty of food. We were able to find plenty of stuff to eat. Might not be the things or the brands or, you know, the exact thing that we were looking for, but we were able to find some food, and I was really hoping we could find eggs, and we did. So that was exciting. So we came home and had breakfast a little while ago. Took a while to shop because, like I said, it was crowded and everybody was trying to be respectful of everybody's personal space. So the more popular things like the meat counter, there was a line of people to, nobody was going crazy, okay? But there was like a line of people to get hamburger meat. Because, you know, you was giving everybody their space. I'm happier with that. That's more of that look that I was going for. So I like that. Okay, now I'm going to do that Dip and Draw eyeliner in the shade of, I think this is Prominent. I have a label on it, but it has since faded. It's kind of a metallic bronze shade. And I do my mascara first. All of you extroverts are in my thoughts and prayers. Oh my gosh, y'all. That happened. That just happened. Hey, that's live. And unedited. The only thing I did edit for my YouTube from what was it, Wednesday? Whatever day it was that my whole setup failed, I did edit most of that out. But other than stuff like that, these are unedited. Just a little, just a speck right up here. That's what I was trying to do. And I missed. I missed. I didn't do like the typical cat eye that you normally would see. I'm just not in the mood today. Just not in the mood for it, so I didn't. Seductive blush, but we're not going to do blush yet. No, we're not going to do blush yet. I'm going to clean off this brush that I did my stick foundation with. I'm going to use the bronzer. Now there's like 2 halves to this bronzer. I don't know if you can tell, but there's some difference there. I'm actually going to swirl it into both. And we'll pop a little bronzer right there. I'm going to go around my face. Pop a little right there. Kind of using it to contour too. I'm going to pop a little up here. I am using Sunset. There's a Malibu. It's in stock. Hermosa, which is the darkest shade, is currently out of stock. But if you're wanting some bronzer, never fear. You know, Malibu will work fine. I could wear, you know, they're just a slightly darker, but don't worry about that. Here's what you can do. All you guys working from home, get yourself some bronzer, okay? And then when we all get to go back to work, I work from home anyway. I'm not going to go back to work anywhere. I work from here, my home. But for those of you who will be going back to work, get you some bronzer. And just, you know, bronze and make people think that you've been on vacation. Hey, Martha. Hey, Lisa. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm getting really close to reading a story. Now I'm going to put a little blush on. I am using Seductive today. Seductive, sort of a mauvey rosy color. A mauvey rosy color. So really pretty. Just gives you a little bit of color. Just gives you a little pop of color. We all need a pop of color. Because we're inside. And we're home. And we're... Clean off that brush once again. Going to use my translucent setting powder. This is my Miracle Filter in a jar. It's like an Instagram filter. Only you can walk around with it, so it's awesome. See? It's subtle, but look. It just kind of blurs out stuff that needs to be blurred out. Ta-da! Filter in place. It's like, how do you look so flawless in those pictures? Ba-bam! Translucent setting powder. That's my secret. Gonna put me some glow on. So did we ever decide if we wanted to do whiskers on the cat or not? I don't know. I'm kind of leaning toward no. No. I am a neutral kitty cat without whiskers, okay? Have I put on everything I wanted to put on? No, I haven't put on lipstick. I chose Stellar. It is probably the most popular nude that we have. It's well named. It is indeed Stellar. I'm raking off the excess. That's something that you should do with the Splash Liquid lipstick. You need to wipe off the excess because the mistake that I first made when I started using this was I was using too much. You don't need but just a little bit. You just want a little thin layer, because that's all you need. It needs to dry, and you need a thin layer. You know, when you paint, you put a thick layer of paint on, it just ain't gonna dry right. So with the Splash Liquid lipstick, thin layer. Also has a really nice little point on it. I don't know if you can see or not. That's great for lining your lips. Stellar. So that's my neutral kitty cat. If I got all my makeup on, guys, I remember to do everything I was going to do. Neutral today because I am Puss in Boots today. I'm Puss in Boots today. Meow. So if you are here with me on Facebook, I will continue on to reading a story here in just a moment. If you're on YouTube, then this concludes the it's not really a kitty cat tutorial. It's just a neutral makeup tutorial. So I will say goodbye to YouTubers and all you parents and guardians and caretakers. Get those kitties gathered around. Gather around, children. Come on in. Welcome, children. My name is Lorraine. But today I am Puss in Boots, and I'm going to be reading you the story of Puss in Boots. Are you ready? Mamas, guardians, grandparents, fathers, caretakers. Now's your time to go potty and have like 5 to 10 minutes of time all to yourself. I got this. I got this. Guys, kids, let's do this. Let me show you the picture. Who is that? We're about to find out. Once upon a time, there lived a poor farmer boy who inherited his father's pet cat named Puss. However, Puss was no ordinary cat. He had a wonderful speaking voice. "I'm at your service," Puss said to the youngest son upon meeting his new master.